So shout out to the Shake Squad. Naughty Gang, stand up. It's your boy Shake. And we're going to do a quick attribute and badge update. If you guys watch my streams every Monday at 12 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Eastern every Monday, I basically, at the end of my stream, I always go over my badges and all my attributes and my current progression. And I also do a giveaway. And last week, or this Monday, I actually gave away 200,000 VC on the PS4. And I gave away 200,000 VC on Xbox as well previous week. So definitely check out my streams to keep yourself, updated with what I'm doing. And all right, so let's dive into this real quick. We've got a good video I want to share with you guys today. So let's try to make this as fast as possible. As you can see, I'm a 98 overall. As some of you guys already know, I was a 98 overall. I fell back during the 2v2 rush event because I lagged out of it twice. I put that in on my Twitter, and you guys know this from the videos, but fell back to a 97 flat, and basically had to work my way back up. In that time when I worked my way back to a 98, I basically took like 4 days off. The frustration was just, you didn't want to see it. You didn't want to see that rant. So anyway, having to do all of that all over again, just a pain in the ass. But this is where I'm at now, man. Driving dunk 90, I always make sure I mention that. I'm a 99 speed, 99 acceleration. My three-point shot is a 71, but I boost my jump shot. So if it's +5, it's a 76 three ball and an 81 mid-range. We've got an 89 ball handle. I don't boost my dribbling. My dribbling's already good enough. Pass accuracy 91. My steal rating's an 87. I don't boost anything on defense. Lateral quickness 86. Perimeter defense 88. And I got a 89 defensive rebound. So I don't have any defensive rebounding badges on, but it's fun to be able to snag over the little guy. Now, I know I just said I don't boost my playmaking badges or my defense, but I got lucky on the wheel, and I think we hit a quick bonus for 6 games, so that looks pretty good. Now for an update on my finishing badges, we've got Contact Finisher, Fast Break Finisher, Giant Slayer, and Slithery Finisher. If you're a slasher and you don't have Slithery Finisher, you're doing it wrong. My shooting badges, as you guys have seen in yesterday's video and all the videos that I've done in the past, I'm nailing three-point shots. I only have quick draw on gold. Now for my playmaking badges, I've expressed to you guys on several occasions that I change my badges very frequently. If I'm playing park, it's always flashy passer. If I'm playing rec or team pro-am, it's dimer. I highly recommend stop and go if you're a ball handler or a shooter. See if you see a big change in your player. I know I saw a big change in my player, being that he's 99 speed, 99 acceleration. At this point, I actually felt that once I put on stop and go. I wasn't really feeling it that much before, but I definitely felt it now. And this is how I'm looking on defense. Hall of Fame clamps, Hall of Fame intimidator, Hall of Fame pickpocket, Hall of Fame pick dodger. I definitely plan on experimenting with some other badges. Interceptor is something I definitely want because I want those extra animations for those big steals, those epic in the passing lane steals. Those could be game changers. And I'm currently an All-Star 3 approaching Superstar. Hope I get there sooner than later. Definitely playing a lot of rec ball so we can rep up faster. Probably need to jump into some 3v3 Pro-Am as much as possible too. I just haven't had time to really run that mode as much. We usually just run during the events. And that's how I usually play my 3v3 tournament type games. Otherwise, I'm streaming the park, regular park with you guys, or I'm running rec center. So, and here's what my VIP stats look like right now. My playground record, 221 and 25 losses. You probably could subtract maybe 3 to 4 losses, probably because of lag outs and some various issues with 2K just screwed me. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's where I'm at. Well, that's it. Appreciate you guys watching. As always, sit back and enjoy the rest of the video.
Shake down, go get him. The way he break down your team is like you stiff as a board and got no rhythm. Your shots got no lift in it. Get blocked like an Olympic flip. Cross you out your socks on some ninja shit. Ankle bully crossover, breaking your ankles fully. Ligaments popping, it's funny. You got the
shout out to the Shake Squad. Naughty Gang, stand up. It's your boy Shake. And last week I showed you guys 45 assists in the game. This week I'm gonna share with you guys my infamous 55 assists in one game, my new personal record for the rec center. And what some of you guys don't know is I tweeted this out the very next day after getting the 45 assists. We got this the very next night. And it was because when I got the 45 assists, I got a whole bunch of other tweets in response, guys that had, you know, slightly higher assist numbers, and all I could say is
challenge accepted.
So we went for 50 assists, and we ended up getting 55. This is that gameplay footage. Obviously, this is the rec center where amazing happens. You're not going to do things like this against no sweaties in Team Pro-Am, so if you want to kind of break some records, it's probably best to try it in the rec center. There's going to be some good teams every now and then, but most of the time you're going to have, you know, some teams that are really unorganized. If you want to set records for scoring and assists or steals and blocks, whatever it is that you want to do, try to get a quadruple dub, the best place to do that is in the rec center. You get a lot more time and it's more fun to do it. Couple things you're gonna need though. You're gonna need, number one, to play against a bum team. You know, I didn't realize what the overall rating was for this team when we started the first couple possessions. And, you know, immediately I was like, what's their overall? And my teammates were like, oh, I think it was like an 87 overall. We were like, okay, yeah, let's go ahead and try to break a record. So number one, you need to be playing against a team that has a low overall. Just some guys that don't know what they're doing. Number two, you need to have the complete opposite on your team, like really experienced players that are really good at scoring, extremely good on defense. You know, your guys on your team have to be willing to pass you the ball on every possession, you know, to make sure they commit to the point guard. Guys that know how to use the icon passing, so they actually get you the ball. Not the guys that just spam A when they're in a tough situation and they just panic pass and they just throw the ball away. You want guys that'll actually use the icon pass and get it to the point guard so you can find somebody that will score. And obviously I would have more assists if my teammates was knocking down all those easy shots I was giving them. I had to edit out a bunch of misses that just made me upset. Probably would have had maybe 60 assists if they would have scored off of all my passes. Third thing you need is a team that plays extremely good defense. Like, you need guys that know how to get a lot of steals. When I had 45 assists, the only difference between that game and this one is that we had way more steals. And playing with Prodigy, Spec, and my man Snag, these guys are extremely good defenders, especially in a 5v5 rec center environment. You need guys that can read your opponent. You know, that they can tell when they're going to make those bad passes and clog up the passing lanes. My job is really, as a point guard, playing as a two-way, my job is really just to frustrate the point guard, make them pass the ball, make them panic pass the ball, and then all they have to do is just be in the passing lane and steal it. My center and my power forward usually get a lot of steals because people just panic pass so often and they force bad passes down into the paint. And these guys are always aware. They're not really sleeping. They're always looking for an opportunity to get a quick steal. And when you're bigs and you have long arms, you can just rip passes out of the sky. It causes quick turnovers. And those extra steals, those extra turnovers lead, you know, to another fast break opportunity for me to get more assists. And my boy Prodigy out there looking like Scottie Pippen. That is for a reason, because he plays excellent defense. He's got extremely long arms and he's my partner in crime up front, frustrating the offense, forcing them to make bad passes. And, you know, we get a lot of steals. He averages a tremendous amount of steals as well, probably the most on my team in general. That is if we're all paying attention, because all it takes is a little bit of social media or some kind of daily stream and one or two of us might not be paying attention. I'm always making fun of my guys if people are getting haircuts out there when the ball flies right over their head and they don't get that steal. But, you know, we're out here hooping this time around. All of us are locked in. We're going for this record, so we're all paying close attention and trying to get, you know, personal records of their own. As I mentioned in the 45 assist video, I don't feel right if I'm only passing the ball to one player and that one player walks out of a game with 100 points. I mean, if we're going for that record, that's fine, but, you know, I hate seeing those score sheets or those screenshots when people show that they got a lot of assists and only one guy has like 75 points. I want to at least appear to be a true point god and definitely get as many people involved as possible. So I'm trying to hit everybody. I want everybody to be, you know, close to 30 points or higher. Try to get as many guys. I want to make sure I'm dotting as many teammates as possible, that I'm not just looking for one guy and exposing, you know, one bad defender on the opposite team. I want to show that I'm hitting everybody. And this is not just, you know, me forcing the issue with one player. This is true court vision, and I'm finding all my teammates at the opportune time to get as many assists as possible. And you want to do this with very few turnovers, as few turnovers as humanly possible. So I did everything I could to limit those turnovers by trying to hit as many guys on my team as possible. I didn't want one guy to be focused and be ready for those passes. Plus, my teammates were playing incredible defense, so that made it real easy for me to dot some of my teammates on these fast breaks. As you can see, there's a minute and 20 left, and I'm sitting on 49 assists, past my previous record at 45, and we hit 50 with Prodigy getting that dunk. But look at my man Snag getting another quick steal. I'm dotting him back, of course, and he's slamming it home. Steal after steal, leads the break after break. Sitting on 52 assists with 50 seconds left. I'm like, I've got more than enough time. Teammates just have to knock down shots. 53 assists, 30 seconds left. Looking for my big man to cut to the rim. Oh, but I find Prodigy in the corner wide open, and he knocks it down. 54 assists, 14 seconds left. Ninja would miss, Snag with the board. I'm trying to get a quick assist, back down to Snag, and he gets it thrown out of there. But a huge clutch steal from my man Spec. We've got time for one more play. The give and go from the inbound, the shot, and it's good. Let's go, Snag! Let's go! Let's go! Oh my God. Shout out to the Shake Squad. God damn. Obviously, I got a 99.9 for that performance. 21,000 playmaking points. Huge shout out to my squad for being locked in that night. I could have never got anything like that or close to anything like that without those guys around me. As always, smack that like button to show your support. Subscribe if you're new to my channel and turn on notifications for more. And I'll see you in the next one. Unbelievable. The reason why we constantly play the rec, because we're definitely going to get a lot of rep, a lot of points to go around. And, you know, we can share the rock and everybody can rep up. But in these 3v3 events, this is what happens.
Now in the park mentality, the big man under the rim.
Get your ass out of my way!
Sit your ass down. You know you can't stop the ankle bully.